Hey guys, I just want to say hello first of all to all the volunteer childcare workers, and I want to remind you about the importance of your role. Your role allows parents to attend a service while their children attend Wonder Warehouse, DC, or Revolve, and then it allows those parents to serve a service. So that way, then that's when kids come into this space and you get to love on them and invest in them. So you're freeing up parents to be able to serve in the kingdom of God. And for that, I want to say thank you. And because your role is so important, we have very high expectations. So let me go over a few things about this role, what it entails. First off, you always need to be in place in the volunteer childcare room by 8:30, 30 minutes before the start of the first service. Okay, so 30 minutes before the start of the service. That's so that you can clean up, make sure everything's nice and neat. If you have new snacks, you can open those up and get all that stuff ready. Have the TVs turned on, all that good stuff. And so when the kids arrive, another thing that's really important for you guys is to be very warm and welcoming to all the parents. You want to put them at ease knowing that their children are in a safe environment and they're well loved and they're well taken care of so that they can go to service or they can serve and not have to worry about anything in here. So be very professional, be very warm and inviting, be talkative to them, and make sure you interact with all those parents as they're signing in or signing out their children. And so once the service starts up, one of the big no-nos for being in here for a worker is ever being on your phone. Never be on your phone, unless it's an emergency. So if I'm ever checking in on you or any other staff member or key volunteers are checking in on you, first of all, we're checking in just to make sure you're good, you're okay if you need anything. But we're also looking to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do, right? And so if we come in and never see you on your phone, we may have to ask, hey, what are you doing? And so if you've got something going on, that's totally cool, we understand that. But if it's just you're like kind of, hanging out on Instagram and stuff, that's not okay. So that's a big no-no for that. Please don't ever be on your phone. Why? Because you're supposed to be interacting with the kids. And that leads me to my second point. Another thing that staff never wants to see when we come into space is a worker sitting at a table and not interacting with the kids. You're just kind of chilling. And you can sit at this table as long as kids are here and you're coloring with them and talking with them and hanging out. But in any capacity, if you're separated from the kids and you're just kind of hanging out, that's not okay. Because your role here is to have fun with kids, watch movies with kids, play games with kids, interact with them. Here's the big thing to remember about this role here. You guys have a chance to build relationships with these kids in a way that Wonder Warehouse and Discovery Central and Revolve that we don't. Because we have large group and we have tribal time, we have activities to play. We don't have just an entire hour just to hang out and have fun. That's the power of your role. You get to invest in these kids. Talk to them about Jesus if you want to. Talk to them about their lives. Get to know them. Look at this role more than just childcare. This is ministry. So build relationships with these kids during this time. So 2 big things that we never want to see. Actually 3 big things. We always want you to be on time. Be on time. And if you can't, always text staff or Yolanda and we'll be sure to have a heads up. And number 2, never be on your phone. Never, never, never. Unless it's an emergency. Number 3, never just hang out and separate yourself from the kids. You need to be sitting on the floor, mingling with kids, hanging out with them, watching movies, talking to them, all that good stuff. And then also, when kids are gone for the day, at the end of the day, please be sure to clean up your area, make sure everything is organized, nice and neat. All the snacks are in place, all the games are packed away, everything's turned off. Take out the trash, set it outside the door, I'll come by and get it. One last thing is during the service, if any kids need to use the bathroom, here's the procedure. You need to make sure that the door to the volunteer childcare room is open. And then before you send kids off, you go to the bathroom, clear it, just ask, anybody in here? If no one's in there, then you can come back to the volunteer childcare room. Stand at the doorway to the volunteer childcare room. Allow the kids to go in, keep your eyes on them until they enter the bathroom, and then just stay at the volunteer childcare room at that door until they come back. So you got to clear it first before you send them off. That is about it. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you do. And we'll see you on Sunday. Wow. Bye.